Love's like a hurricane. I am the tree bending beneath the weight of his wind and mercies. When all of a sudden I am unaware of these afflictions eclipsed by glory, and I realize just how beautiful you are and how great your affections are for me. And oh, how he loves us so. Oh, how he loves us. How he loves us. Oh, oh, how he loves us. Oh, oh, how he loves us. How he loves us. Oh.
Love goes beyond segregation. So gravity in its ability to not sort things out in categories will hold on to anything, because it is the only force on earth that is truly in love with everything, unconditionally. No matter how far you've gone to defy its law, you simply cannot deny its persistence, for it chases after your feet to ensure that no height will deny you from landing in its embrace. Because true love keeps you grounded. I do not yet know if it is inability or if it is simple reluctancy that causes it not to segregate, causes it not to sort things out in categories. All I know is that I have seen mighty eagles who could no longer soar because of broken wings become whole again, completely healed, never having to worry about putting on a brave face, never having to worry about flying in pain, never having to worry about continuously falling without having a place to land, because gravity exchanged rest for their weariness. As if God himself took his heart and placed it within the center of the earth and said, my child, you will never, ever, ever fall off the earth's surface, because this is where I want your feet, standing close to my heart. So it makes sense for him to return one day, because his heart is among his people, displaying its love in gravity. And I do not yet know what price an experience like this may cost. A love so expensive that it can be bartered for freedom, yet freely given that it turns all imitations into retailed affection. And I know that my nickels and dimes would never be enough to compensate those who have loved like this and lost. Loved like gravity. Like the preacher in Saudi who goes forth every day with the gospel of Jesus on his lips. He bears the mark of peace on his body like tattoos, so now his family must give the blood that he was unable to donate these past couple years. All 5 children slaughtered by bullets the size of pennies given to them for their thoughts. A theology degree and years of service and faithfulness to an invisible God questioned in the blink of an eye that was always thought to be full of light, so that the inside would reflect that. Now that his eyes are filled with tears and the sight of death, it is easy to assume that inside he is but a sunken corpse. And love is painful, so it takes no less than everything. So now, with his newfound poverty, he opens his hands like a beggar, looked towards the heaven and decides that he would no longer hold on to the promises of God, but instead he would stand on them, because sometimes you have to let go in order to stand again. And love forces you to forgive. and to display the evidence of God's mercy to the undeserving. So his feet are planted on the words, blessed are the merciful, for they shall receive mercy. And apart from the illustrations on the Watchtower magazines of families in heaven playing and smiling, I do not yet know if this would be his plot change. All I know is that without love, it's hard to smile. There is an unplanned, unborn child who has not grown hands or legs or eyes, and is only but a heartbeat being debated upon by parents, unmarried, with enough Christian in their background to replicate a Bible, still carrying enough condemnation around their neck to become weights, and sorrow deep enough to drown in. And forgiveness brings new life like a breath of fresh air. So I do not know if this unborn child will have a chance to breathe because of the stone of unforgiveness often thrown from the steeple. And I can only pray. I can only pray that, like the eagle descending helplessly with a broken wing, that we too remember the times when we were falling and gravity was right there with open arms to embrace us, to offer us a place to stand, for us to be healed and become whole again. Christ is chasing after your feet like gravity. Christ is offering you a place to stand again. Christ is offering you his love like gravity. A love that always redeems. A love that always restores. One that is free. One that is certain. Let's go.